a sophomore in college. But today I just wanted to tell you guys for a few minutes about my life. When I was in middle school, I dealt with a lot of anxiety, and I started to compare myself to literally everybody around me. And I created these impossible expectations where I would take everybody's perfect surface level traits like on Instagram or anything like that, and I would compare it to the worst thoughts of myself that I had of myself. And it led me to a very hurt, broken place. I thought I was never good enough. I thought I could never compare to other people, and it really hurt me a lot. And also my home life in this time, man, it was tough. My sister and my parents were constantly arguing, constantly yelling at each other, always screaming and fighting. And you know, I would go to sleep with the screaming and the shrieking of just my parents' cries, my sister's cries, bouncing off my walls in my house and ringing in my ears. And I never thought my family could ever recover. I always thought it would be broken. And I lived in this state of fear for a long time. My sister was also suicidal, and it hurt our family a lot. I remember one time I was 12 years old and I was watching TV with my mom, and I just looked her in the eyes and I said, "Mom, I think Lee's gonna kill herself tonight." And I said this to my mom, and my family was so broken, so beat down, so devastated. My mother couldn't even look back at me and say any comforting words. She was dead silent because she didn't know whether her daughter would make it to the next day or not. And it broke me for a long time. I thought my family would always be devastated, always be lost, always be in ruins. And while all this was going on in my life, out in the world, the single worst things that happened to me began to materialize in my life without me even knowing it. You see, I was exposed to sex and pornography at a young age, and I thought it was cool, I thought it was fun, I thought it was exciting, adventurous, but little did I know about all the chains being formed around me and the yoke binding my neck to this thing broadly known as lust. And what started out as something fun and cool, it soon became empty, tiresome, and lonely, and it hurt me for so much. And over the years, I realized that I was content with living my life in this cycle of fear, anxiety, brokenness, emptiness. I was okay with just hanging out with my boys and talking to girls and making fun of other people and judging people on who I thought they were. I was okay with missing the mark on my life's purpose. But then I saw a savior. I saw somebody who was standing next to me the entire time, who was just waiting for me to give him a hug. You see, that's when I met Jesus Christ. And not the religious figure that I knew about or that you may know about, not that guy, but the friend who sticks closer than a brother, a loving, graceful, merciful, passionate Savior who died for me even when he knew all the mistakes that I would make, and who died for me even when he knew all the horrible things I would do. You see, Jesus said, "Give me all anxiety, give me all your worry. I'll give you everlasting peace." Jesus said, "Give me all your pain, your heartbreak and sorrows. I'll give you abundant joy." You see, Jesus has given me a hope, a future, and a new song to sing forevermore. I'm no longer bound to the chains of this world. I'm no longer empty or broken. I am saved, and I am thankful to Jesus Christ for saving my life. He has healed me in ways that you would never understand. Jesus is so good, and I'm convinced that neither life nor death, no shame, no burden, no mistake, no low place, nothing in all creation could ever separate me from the love of Jesus Christ. And if Jesus can do it for me, I know he can do it for you. Thank you, guys.